Yo, that Trafalgar Law, One Piece episode 616. That shit was freaking epic. This episode definitely brings the epic back, and this is some of the stuff from One Piece that I've missed seeing because this episode just hands down. It was mostly battle, so it was more so on like the simplistic, like, you just get straight up battle, but it was done in an epic way, and the pacing wasn't like dragged out. There were some times here and there that it kind of felt like, oh, we're looking at this character for a bit too much, but for the most part, it fucking kicked ass. This episode definitely was just a no-holds-barred fucking slobber knocker where it was just going in. So start off with the Luffy and Caesar stuff. I felt as though Luffy and Caesar stuff probably could have been saved for another episode or something, because it was mainly like just a little bit more talking back and forth. Caesar pretty much trying to kiss Luffy's ass, so to speak, and it was just like another punch to the face. And Caesar really, at the end of the day, he can't tango with Luffy. He can't go blow for blow. So that really wasn't necessary. It was cool to have more action and different action scene going on throughout the episode. But for the most part, the central stuff of this whole episode and the greatness of this episode by far was the whole shit with Law, Vergo, and Smoker, and the honor with Smoker. See, this is the thing that makes me think that out of all the Marines and everything, the one that is closest to, if it ever went down and somebody was to go to, like, let's just say Dragon, for example, and join Dragon, it would possibly be like somebody like maybe Smoker or Aokiji. But like an example of this is like Smoker. He will pay back the debt to the pirate. He has some sort of respect for somebody that is, at the end of the day, he can see what type of person they are and that they'll help out in a certain sense. So I feel as though with a character like Smoker, I could see him being more closer to, like, joining, let's just say again, Dragon, the Revolutionaries, than somebody like Akainu. I think Akainu would probably rather die than take help, or if anything, take the help and then, like, slit fucking Law's throat next minute. So I love stuff like that. I thought that was just, it gives so much honor to the character. It just develops him even more to just show that he's not one of those people that like, no, all pirate are scum, I don't give a fuck. He actually, when shit came, push came to shove, he went in and he actually worked together with Law. So, I definitely said they did a really good job with that. Animation, it was pretty fucking solid. Nothing, no character designs looking wacky or anything like that. It was looking pretty fucking good. And just the way they handled that ending with that speech where Law was like, the gears are turning and everything, with them adding the little panels of the faces of some of the people he was referring to after the Whitebeard War. It gave me fucking chills, alright? It fucking was hype as hell to see that, and just Law's speech about the new world and how everything is changing. And the badassery. Law's fucking skills, his ability to fucking cut not only the fucking hardened ass body of Vergo, because his hockey was like on some next level shit. Apparently, which I would love to see more of this and get more of a backstory to this, Vergo had to spank Law back in the day. He actually put a hurting on him, and it makes me think, what was it that Law, why did he beat Law's ass back in the day? Like, was it something that maybe he had like some sort of hostage, so to speak, or some sort of leverage over Law to be able to do that? Because it seems clear as day that Law had the ability to cut straight through Vergo like he was nothing. So for Vergo to have done that, either A, Law had to have improved dramatically from that last encounter that they had, that last big battle, or B, he was holding back because of some other reason. And that just really brings up, a whole slew of other questions. Exactly what the fuck is their past, and, just wanting to dive more into that. So a lot of questions with that right there, that little bundle of information right there. But overall, it's just very fucking epic. It was mainly fights, but it was done in such an epic way. We got little shots here and there. You get the baby gagging and crying or whatever, shit like that. But it was very minimal, so it didn't really bother. And again, it's just like moving things around so you don't stay completely battle-centric. You get a little bit of everything that's going on around with all the other Straw Hats. Where the fuck is Frankie? Just saying. I haven't seen him in a while, but I remember in the manga that this was a complaint people had as well. And at the end of the day, when you're making a cast this large, he's already, what, there's 9 Straw Hats, and, there's other side characters joining them. So it's going to be times where it's just like, yo, where the fuck is this character? Where's that character? And yeah, you're not going to see every single Straw Hat all the time, but Oda does a good job, and I think the studio's doing a good job as well. You see Usopp, what he's up to as well. And just overall, I think they handled it very well. I say this episode on a fucking epic level, and just on a closing this whole big fight in a massive fucking way, and like, just involving the main story above all of this else, with Doflamingo, seeing a little shot of Shanks, everybody around there. Fucking epic shit. Definitely got to give this one a great 9 out of 10. It was mainly battles, so we didn't get like, some of that more story and stuff like that, but it did push forward and end, give a epic conclusion to this battle that we've been looking at, and they did it in a fucking phenomenal way. I love the way they had the panels and the drawings of them right there. It was just nicely done, very nicely done. And Law for the motherfucking win. So, I guess big question here is, first of all, was it that Law wasn't able to take Vergo out in the past when they had their first encounter? Because it seems as though that, you know, he got his ass handed to him by Vergo. Or was it that he was able to, but he had to hold back? What is maybe a theory you have on that? Do you think that is just that Law improved since then? What is your whole take on that? Because to me, it looked like he sliced through him and the fucking whole island like butter. So if he could do that, then I think is a possibility maybe his crew was held ransom. Maybe something was stopping him from being able to fucking go full force on Vergo when Vergo's full-hardened, and he went through him and the island. So something's not right there. Something, Law either improved like a fucking monster, or he wasn't able to go full force. Big question on that. And just, what did you think of that epic ending? Law for the motherfucking win, or what? Like, greatness right there. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for that Trafalgar Law. I mean, need I say more? Law for the motherfucking win. Up for that world, and as always, people, have an awesome day.